Jeff and Joe in the morning. It's a beautiful day. It is an absolutely beautiful day. It's Thursday and a little bit of cloud activity. I'll give you the weather forecast in just a few moments. And thanks for joining us on Vacation Station TV, your virtual getaway. Jeff and the Joe, Jeff and the Joe, Jeff and Joe in the morning are here and we are live. I am Jeff and he is Joe. Good morning. Good morning to y'all. Joe, what's going on?
Don't you know?
No, what?
I'm a star.
You're a star?
Uh-huh.
And what makes you a star?
I got a posse. I've got a hairdresser. And I got a chauffeur, a hairstylist, um, a pedicure person.
Pedicure?
Pedicure.
Why?
Because
You don't have legs. You don't have hands.
I'm a star. I can have what I want. You don't like it?
Not really. I don't particularly like it. He's got his bowler on. Look at him.
You don't like it?
No, I don't know, Joe. Makes you a little foo-foo to me.
Foo-foo.
Yeah, foo-foo. Joe's a star. And he prances around like he's a star, too. Yeah. Yeah. Well, good morning to all of you. Let me check out who's here. Oh, my goodness, it's filling up quick. David Fontaine, how are you, my friend? I'm glad to see that we have a moderator in the room this morning. Jeff and Joe. DJI, we have another moderator. Lisa Tillotson, how are you, my friend? Good to see you. Yo, David. Jim Spencer, good morning, Jeff and Joe. Good morning to you. Charlie Bover, how are you? Elvis is in the house. How are you? Very good. Very good. Yeah, we're going to get you on the go-karts, Charlie. There's no doubt in my mind. Hopefully is my chat in the way of my face? I just put this suction cup over here in the center, and I'm hoping it's not. Shouldn't be. You could always delete it if you want. Delete the chat. I don't mind. David Fontaine, no, I'm not able to take another trip for a long time. Well, when you come up, you come up. Ralph Webb, how are you? Good to see you. Hi, Jeff. Hi, Joe.
Hi, Ralph. How are you? I got to sit in the car with this idiot. Imagine that. He thinks he's the star, but I'm the star.
Deborah Bunn, good morning to you, sweetheart. How are you? All about the Smokies. Hello, Bob. How are you? Good to see you. Jeff and Joe in the morning. Yep, I'm glad you joined me. Glad you do that. Ralph Buchanan. Always good morning, Jeff and Joe. Oh, no problem. Good morning to you. I'm good. Everybody's fine here. GHT, Texas. Good morning to you. As well, Wanda Williams, I smell a skunk. That's funny you say that because I smelled a bear when I went out this morning. There was a bear somewhere near the cabin. I could smell him. He was clearly somewhere not far away. Uh, Mike G, good morning, Jeff and Joe. Charlie, I'm good. How are you? Funny video. Yes, thank you very much. Appreciate that. Bob, all about the Smokies. That September meetup should have a solid turnout. Excited to meet everyone. Yeah, I hope so. I'm going to make, I got 10 pounds of spaghetti, which should hopefully hold you off. I mean, I can't make any more. I can't carry it. I don't know where to carry it. And meatballs and spaghetti and all that stuff. You just come on out. You get what you can. How's the weather? Last night really weird because they didn't call for a lot of bad weather, but around 7ish, somewhere in that area, it came. The thunders and the booms, they came in. No rain, at least by us. Somebody got some rain because the thunder and the lightning, it was booming all around the area from Gatlinburg on. I mean, you could see it clearly in the on the weather. You know, this band of whatever it was clearly there. I could see it a little bit better. Philip, that sun is just glaring off my eye. Philip Holcomb, good morning, Jeff and Joe. Thank you. get some crisp. I don't like Krispy Kreme. I really don't. I don't eat donuts. Once in a while I may have one, but it's like the sugar thing. I don't do a lot of sugar. But thank you for thinking of me. Wanda Williams, LOL. My dog was sprayed over a month ago. Oh yeah, that doesn't. Man, that smell. I've had my dogs do that too, and it just takes a long time for that to disappear. You gotta just keep bathing them and keep bathing. They don't like it, but that's what you gotta do. It's just the way it is. Charlie says we had same here in Walnut Cove, North Carolina. It was a big band of a heavy thunderstorm. Now, I didn't hear of any rain or heavy rain coming down, but definitely there was something going on around here. Definitely. What can I say? All right, let's show you around early in the morning here. There we go. It's just about 9 o'clock, 8:57. 8:57. I've been out since 8 o'clock. I'm running errands. The traffic is coming in, as you can see. I'm assuming it's going to be a busy weekend. I'm pretty sure it's going to be a busy weekend. I've seen a lot of the RV spaces being filled up. Now this is the beginning right here. We're still in Sevierville right now. There's the Titanic right there. As we get closer, you'll see what I'm talking about. Hatfields and McCoys. Now these are some of the great places that if you're just coming in to the Smoky Mountains, and if you've never been to these places before, do visit them. All right, you got the Hatfields and McCoys, a good, wholesome family show. Lots of good comedy, gut-busting comedy. They'll feed you. Don't expect gourmet dining because it's not what you're going to get, but you will be filled up with fried chicken and mashed taters and all that stuff, and it's acceptable. It's good. It's not 5-star, but you're not there for the food. You're there for the comedy, and that you will get. Titanic, excellent interaction at the Titanic. If you haven't been there, the people dress up in period clothing and they take you through the beginnings and the untimely end of the Titanic and everything in between. And you can even walk up that wonderful stairs. Remember that one that was in Titanic, the movie? Well, they reproduced that, and you can actually walk up and down that stairs. Now, I don't know if they put the iceberg back, but there was, and I'm sure they'll do it. I don't know if they've done it yet, but you can actually touch an iceberg. Imagine that, touching an iceberg.
Really? You can touch an iceberg?
Yes. Would you like to touch it?
I don't have any arms.
How about I smash your face into it?
No.
You don't want to do that? No. Then you got Through the Lens right there on the left. It's interesting. It's different. Worth going to at least to see it once. If you haven't seen it, go in Through the Lens, Beyond the Lens, excuse me. They've changed the names like 3 times on it. It's Beyond the Lens. It used to be the Inquirer or something like that. Another cool place, the Civil War Theater. Now, I know that's not big on your list, but if you want a piece of history with lots of fun, lots of laughs, and even what they say is some tears, because there's some sad parts, but mostly it's laugh and silliness. Check it out, the Civil War Theater. I think you would enjoy that very much. There's a Magilla Gorilla over there on your left. King Kong, Magilla Gorilla. Hollywood Wax Museum. Check it out. If you like seeing wax superstars, that's what you're going to see, and many other famous people. Check it out. It's not bad at all. You know, the kids probably would really like it. And you get your pictures taken with all these different stars. And I think you might enjoy it very much. Now we're in Pigeon Forge. When you pass like Magilla Gorilla over the bridge, you're officially in Pigeon Forge. There's the diner, what do they call it? The Sunliner Diner. The road is still rough here. They haven't done it yet. They are working on it further down the road. They're definitely working on it. They're getting up to here. So I would say sometime this month, this will all be finished, completely repaved. I'm glad, because it's the road is suspect for sure. And then everybody's favorite, everybody's favorite is the Christmas place. Now, if you want to get in that spirit, on the right side of the road here, just over to here, you'll see they got their new sign up too. I'm really very impressed with their new sign. Christmas place. At night, it's got these lit, it looks like candles in the lights. Great place to go if you like Christmas. On the left is the Christmas Inn, the hotel that you could stay in that is completely all about Christmas. Great place to go, no doubt about it. And on the left, you can see Magic Quest. That's kind of a game of mazes and labyrinths and things like that, and golf in the dark, the blacklight golf. Check it out. Check it out. If you're in town, these are the things you should be checking out, because these bumps are really pissing me off now, because they're making my camera shake, and I'm not happy about that. Lumberjack Feud is also a lot of fun if you like watching guys, burly men, cutting down trees and climbing up trees and stuff. Not bad, not bad. Silliness, but it's an attraction, you know, and Pigeon Forge has a lot of attractions. That's what it's all about. Now, this intersection, of course, right here is the main intersection in Pigeon Forge, 321 and Parkway. We are on Parkway now, and better known as 441 and 60 and all that stuff, but it's still the same road. It's a straight road. It comes off 40, and it stays this way all the way to Gatlinburg. You want to go to Townsend, you make a right on 321. You want to go to Wares Valley, make a right on 321. Go to Cades Cove, make a right on 321, right here at this light, Wares Valley Road. Plenty of stores for you to shop in. They got the Publix and the Kroger's, Food City. There's plenty of fast food, and there is plenty of gas for you people that are asking me about gas. There is plenty of gas, so no wants there. All right, I'm trying to get this camera a little bit better for you. There you go. Kind of see what's going on. And lots of factory outlets and things, places to go. You can spend an ungodly amount of time in this town and never leave and never see the whole thing. Never. It's just the way it is here. Let's take a ride through the island, shall we? Let's do that. Let's see what that looks like at 9 o'clock in the morning. I'm sure there are people there by now. Alcatraz East is right here. It probably will be closed. The Comedy Barn is there. Alcatraz East. Things for you to do. Let me see what I've missed so far. What flavor coffee? It's pecan, Jim. Pecan. Absolutely pecan. I love pecan. Jason, good morning to you too. Deborah, what do you think is going to ever slow down? I don't know if it's ever going to slow down. There will be breaks in between, but I can tell you with the Jeep Fest that's coming up at the end of this month, they're already coming in. There are a lot of Jeeps that are in the area. It's going to be a zoo for at least a week, and then it'll subside for a little while. Then Shades of the Past will be coming up. That will be basically a Rod Run 1, Rod Run 2, because even though Shades of the Past is supposed to be designated for collector cars, original collector cars, it just draws everybody. Hot rods and anything, rat rods, anything that has a motor in it will be here. So for the next, through August, September, and October, it's going to be pretty crazy, and then the holiday season starts and people come up here because in October, usually around the midway mark of October, they start putting up the Christmas lights and stuff, so people come from all over just to see the Christmas lights, which is fun. This place is crazy good. Ibuprofen Dave, good morning to you. That's my pain reliever of choice is ibuprofen, that's for sure. And if I didn't have, because I guess aspirin makes my stomach upset and I don't take any of the other stuff, but it saves me sometimes. It really, really does. John M., good morning, Tennessee. Good morning to you, John M. Thank you for joining us this morning. Terry Dufresne, good morning, Jeff and Joe, not Joy, Jeff and Joe. Wanda, how are you? All right, here we go. That light was long enough. There was no traffic, but there's Alcatraz East. And we're going into, I could maybe, I don't know, I might actually lose the signal. If I do, I'll turn right around, okay? Because the Wi-Fi really sucks here. It really does. I have so many people complaining that they try to send back, a little bit of live videos and stuff for their family, and it just stops. It cuts them right out. But here is the island in Pigeon Forge. It's a very nice place, extremely nice place. Great place to just come and hang out. You could just come here. It doesn't cost anything to drive in through here and park your car and walk around the island. It's absolutely free to walk around. Now, if you want to spend some money, by all means, have some fun, spend some money. There's plenty of places for you to spend money. This is the Margaritaville right here. You could check in right here. They have valet parking if you so incline. But that's the heart right there of the island. There's the big wheel. There are all the stores, little shops, things like that. The creamery, the winery. They got the new Skyfly ride that's just off to your left. Just off to your left over there. Sorry, camera. I knew that was going to happen. There we go. Skyfly. If you look at it, if you want to know what the decor is on Skyfly, it's steampunk. Okay, a couple of people have asked me what is it? It's called Steam, STEAM punk, PUNK, steampunk. It's a genre of decoration. I think it's cool. I just love all the gears and all the weird things they got in there. Never did take off much, but it definitely is. I like it a lot. I like that steampunk. Miss Marie wouldn't let me do the cabin in that, although that decor would have been completely so inappropriate for a cabin, but that's okay. I like eclectic. Right now, I call our cabin hillbilly Asian, yeah, or better yet, called early depression. There's the big wheel and all the cool stuff that's there. And this is a nice little roundabout that you can take and then just get on out of the island. I'm surprised the signal stayed on. That's, I guess, because there's not many people here. When there's people here, you could barely get a phone, barely. And that's sad. That really is sad. But this road here, this will take you right out to Parkway once again. And there's the other Margaritaville. There's two Margaritavilles and then the Margaritaville restaurant in here. Jimmy Buffett's making a killing out of this place. No doubt he's making a killing. And you have your choice to either go left or right. If you make a right, you'll go towards Sevierville. If you make a left, you'll be going towards Gatlinburg. And this is Parkway US 441. And there's all sorts of hotels. And speaking of hotels, if you have not booked yet, for the Rod Run, you best be doing it. Charlie says it's very good. I've been to Civil War. Oh, you have? Very good. Very, very, very good. I thought you would like that. A lot of people, I think, would like that. It's not a thrills and spills. It's not a ride, not a flume ride. It's not putt-putt or anything like that. It's a theater, and they got a lot of laughs in there. Robin Quinn coming down Sunday for a few days. Very good, Rob. Maybe we'll meet up. Charlie, love the Sunliner. Yeah, very good. They're all. I like those old style diners. I just like the feel and the decor. Spaceman Dudley, good morning to you. I know where you're not headed to Mel's. Yeah, even though I had a bad experience there, I will still go back to Mel's. And I told this to Miss Marie, and she looked at me. Her eyes went round. They went from Asian to round. She says, "What?" I said, "Look, Mel didn't do anything. The waitresses didn't do anything. The food didn't do anything. Just the hostess was obnoxious, rude, belligerent, and not just to me. And that's what triggered me. Normally, I don't get triggered by things. That's just not my nature, not my constitution. What did trigger me was that other people. I just dropped the phone on my feet. I'm sorry. That was dumb. That was dumb. Sorry about that. Sorry. Now I got to put it back in. I'll tell you what, I'm just going to put it up here in my other slot for now, okay? This makes it easier. There we go. Okay. Um, and what bothered me is that she was being rude to everybody. It wasn't just me. And I stood there, it must have been 3, 4, 5 minutes that she was being rude to people. And people had this stunned look on their face. They truly looked stunned. It was like they didn't know what to do. And I'm not one of those people that just stands and stares. I just can't do that. It's not enough to stand and stare. You've got to do something when you see people being treated poorly. And that's why I did what I did. And I got a lot of bad comments. I got a lot of good ones, just people disagreeing with me. And that's fine. You have that option to disagree with me, and I don't mind that. It's when some of the comments were, you should do this and you should do that. And in the same breath, they're saying, you should do this because it's, you should be this way and that way. And I'm going, wait, whoa, 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 whoa. Your rights stop at the tip of my nose. You don't tell me how to be. And that was like, you're talking out of both sides of your mouth. You're telling me how I should be. I'm not telling how you should be. What I was telling that lady was she was being belligerent to other people and including me and Miss Marie. Now, if she would have either apologized or backed off and said, look, I'm just having a bad day. Cool, no problem. We all have bad days. But if you check out the comments, there were other people that had the same similar experience in the past, within the last week or two, or even earlier. So this person's been there for a while. And if I go in again and she's there, I'm not going to say a word. I'm just expecting to be treated good and sat down and given a good meal for a good price. Now, if she starts her stuff, I'm not going to go into her face. I'm going to call the owner. And second, I'm going to record it. I'm going to have my camera going so that you, our subscribers and my friends and my family, can see if this person does what she normally does. You'll see it firsthand, because several people walked up to us and said, I've never been in a place that had such a terrible greeting. And I didn't get that on camera. And I got people that were saying it on the comments and emails too. I got a lot of emails because people want to remain private, and I understand and I respect that very much. But I'll go back into Mel's. I like the food. I like the decor. I like Mel. I like the owner very much. We talk all the time. And he has his problems. He has his problems getting good workers. And you get, in this day and age, you're lucky if you get the bottom of the barrel sometimes coming into your place to work. They're just coming in for a quick, whatever, $50, go out, get their dope and whatever else they're going to get. And then they're gone. They're gone again. I feel bad for a store owner. Today in this climate, I would never open up another store. Never. Never, 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 never. Not ever. Just wouldn't happen. So that's my story there. What else did I? You love the island. Yeah, I love it too. We go there often. We were there about 3 weeks ago. What was, you were at the island or at Mel's? Probably the island. Is there anybody there? A couple of people walking around, but not really. I mean, nothing's open yet because most of the stores do not open till 10 o'clock. Another issue that I have. I'm not angry or nasty. Some people go, you're so nasty, so sarcastic. Yes, I am sarcastic. I made a hell of a lot of money being sarcastic on radio and television. So that's my shtick, okay? So get over it, all right? Everything's not bumblebees and butterflies, okay? I do a different thing. Goodness gracious. People always tell me how I should be, and then they don't want me to tell them how they should be. Oh no, you're infringing on my rights. What do you think you're doing to me? Good morning, Jeff. Robin's Happy Place. Robin's Happy Place sounds like such a nice place, doesn't it? It's a happy place. Thank you for joining us, Robin. I appreciate that very much. Charlie, dubliner made for Elvis. Yep. You guys are talking. That's okay. Malfunction. Yeah, malfunction. That thing flew right out of the cradle. I was just trying to make it better for you guys. That's yeah. Did Joe attack? Yes, he did. He's getting an attitude. Joe was because now and he just has this. Now he's got this air about him. You know, he's got that superstar air, and now he also thinks that he wait a minute. Look, he's got to go incognito now. Joe's got to go incognito. He's got to wear special glasses. He can't have regular because he's Joe. He's a star. Yeah, Joe's a star. Joe. We got a lot of comments on Joe. I like it. Oh, everything is good. There's not much stuff in the air today. I appreciate that. You and Joe attacked me. And what's back here? So I can always depend on this holder to hold on. This other one, I bought it and it's a little suspect. Another Chinese trinket. Sorry that you can't see my mouth, but I want you to see. Actually, I want you to see the road. I don't want you to see me. There you go. Now I don't have to pay attention. There. Now you can see what's going. This is Dolly Parton Lane that I'm on right now. This will take you around the back ways of Pigeon Forge. You just stay on this. It'll take you directly into Veterans Boulevard. If you just stay on it, it actually turns into Veterans Boulevard. Or you can make a left anywhere up here on any of these left-hand turns, and you can get right into Pigeon Forge if you want. You can go get to Old Mill that way. Patricia said she had a female boss would like that hostess. When that would happen, I would hand her to leave. To leave a what are those things you take for PMS? I think she's on permanent PMS, that chick, because I've a lot of comments. Just go to the page, go to Vacation Station TV and read the comments for yourself. I could talk about them all day, but you could read them and then see that there's a lot of dissent, and that was not good. Yeah, you got to watch these guys in the rent-a-cars. They think they're Mario Andretti in their little Hondas and stuff. Patricia Bailey, do you know ragtime is not just a style of music? No, I know that. It was a genre for a long time, ragtime. Those were fun times, people weren't so freaked out all the time. People are just so freaked now. You got to watch every word. God forbid you say the wrong word, you'll have an entire crew of people showing up at your house ready to burn you out. I thought we don't do that. I thought we're a kinder, gentler nation. But, now you say the wrong thing and people have torches and pitchforks and they're heading to your house. Patricia says, Pat says she may be here at the island this weekend. That would be nice. It'd be nice to see you guys. I would like that very, very much. I'm always at the island. Let this guy pass me. Just want you to see. That's Old Mill, by the way. If you're wondering, that's Old Mill. That's the Old Mill restaurant straight ahead. Everything's not Disneyland. Yeah, that's right, James. I think people want it to be Disneyland, and the world is not that way. Outside Pigeon Forge, there's a lot of hell going on. There's a lot of really crazy places that are in dire straits with crime and drugs. Kensington up in Pennsylvania, I guess it's up there. Man, that's the land of the living dead up there. You ever go to YouTube and just type in Kensington, take a look at how the people are walking around like zombies. And I mean real type zombies. It's scary that the world's going this way. Susan Luis, I think you're funny with sarcasm and political. Thank you. That's what I did for all these years, is I twist in politics, sarcasm, humor, seriousness. And yeah, I piss off a lot of people, but I made a heck of a lot of money doing this. And I'm not going to change it now because I'm not in it for the money. It's just the way I am. I see things through a different lens than most people. I see the irony of the BS that the new Marxist regime is trying to pull the wool over on our eyes with, and it's scary because a lot of people are believing it. Plus, I find out a lot of people don't even watch news anymore because they don't believe the news. But you've got to believe something. You've got to you've got to find some of the facts somewhere. The truth is somewhere, and you've got to find it because there's a lot of bad things going on that you're not aware of. And this station is not for that. This channel is not for that. But I do sprinkle it in to kind of make you aware of what's going on. They got that new paralysis that's going on with the vaccines. More people are starting to get this paralysis. I can't remember the name. It's like a 3-name thing. I never could remember it, and that's my fault. I'm sorry. My brain isn't as sharp as it used to be. But there is paralysis happening. And the part that I'm not liking is now all of you were coaxed into this, almost mandated, to take your shot, and that shot only lasts for 6 months. 9 at the most. Then what are they going to do? Mandate you to take another one? How much can your body take of this stuff? It hasn't been proven to me yet. So what is going on? Why would you go take another one? Maybe you were lucky on the first time around, but there are a lot of people dying from it, and a lot of people getting sick. And so, and that happens with any drug. That happens with any pharmaceutical because it's synthetic. So sometimes the body can't assimilate it. So your body won't act like my body. Now, I know I am not going to take the shot because I have MS and I had a bad heart. I don't think it's bad anymore. It seems to be pretty well. But regardless, I've had problems. But the MS is a thing I'm really, really worried about because my neurologist said, I don't know how your body is going to react to that shot. I do not know. And that scared me because then I go, man, I could go into a full-blown MS breakdown, which means I could not walk or move my body. And I'm not willing to take that chance. It's 6 half dozen of the other. I'll take it. I'll just stand clear of people as best as I can. PMS, permanent mean streak. That's exactly what you... David, I'm appalled at what's going on. No one is legally allowed to ask you about your medical history. It's called HIPAA. You're 100% right, David. But they're not obeying the HIPAA rules, the HIPAA laws. When you go for a job, you got to sign the HIPAA, not the HIPAA, the HIPAA. And now they just assume you're going to give them all this information, and they could take all this information and they could use it against you. I'm just real suspect about this push that they're making, that it's it's mandatory, and we're going to break down your door, and we're coming to your place of work, and you're not going to work, you're not going to drive, you're not going to do anything unless you take this shot. That sounds so scary to me. It just does. Sorry. Charles and Michelle, the sad part of getting the shot is that they let employees tell you to get the shot or get a new job. Yeah, now I wonder how much legal trouble they could get in for that, because that is a form of discrimination, right? Right? You think about it. You're discriminating against me because I didn't take this shot. Well, what about somebody like me? I can't take this shot because my neurologist said I could die from this. Because if I go into full-blown MS, everything shuts down. The whole body just shuts down. I'm not willing to take that chance. Even if they kick down my door, I'm going to kick back. I always do. Steve Weish. I'm with you there, Jeff. Something doesn't feel right. Yes, we've talked about this. Something's wrong. And any clear-thinking person, you have to think about this. Something is wrong with this whole scenario. I don't have my finger on it completely where I can't say exactly what it is, but I'm not happy with it. And I hope nothing, for you guys' sake, because I love all you guys and all people. I just don't like Marxists, fascists. I don't like fascists. There's no room in this world for fascism. Not at all. Not at all. That scares me. Dwayne Goldie, how are you? I haven't seen you in a while. Good morning. I'm in the same spot. I have RA and can't get it. You see what I mean? Because you could suffer from that. David, I know exactly what's going on. I know. David, You and I are on the same wavelength. I know that, but I don't want to scare people. You know, eh, um, there's a site you can go to that might inform you a little bit. I'm not saying it's 100% on, but go to the Georgia Guidestones. Go, just type it in, Georgia Guidestones, and they have their form of 10 Commandments. Now, the Georgia Guidestones were designed by the elite of America and the world. These are the elite, the Bezos, all that group. You know what I'm talking about? Zuckerbergs, it's designed by those people, and they have a plan, and it doesn't include you and me. I'll tell you that right now. I don't have MS or ROA, but I'm not getting the shot. Good for you, Steve. Yeah, I still wouldn't do it either because I'm really reluctant. Anything the government tells me to do, I always look at it through squinted eyes to say, what is your motive here? Because there's always a motive. There's an agenda. It's never for the good of the people. Just to go back in time. Of course, I might have agents knocking at my door. So yeah, I'm sure they'll be knocking on all of our doors. And it won't be a polite, hello, is there anybody in there? No, it'll be a jackboot thug in a Nazi outfit. Achtung! Oh, goodness gracious. David says, no, Dave Fontaine, this is the most I've ever spoken on. I'm done. I wish you would make the 18th. Love to cook some stuff. Yeah, I'd love for you to get up here. Charlie, but they won't be leaving. Patricia, that's it, Jeff. Let's hang out with the time travelers. Tesla's crew. Yeah, smart as he is, and I like a lot of his thoughts, but he does go over the deep end sometimes. Like, what? He's a smart, very, very smart man, and he's got some great vision. I think it's a little further than most people are ready to take. I don't want to live on Mars. I don't like Mars. Mars has no trees. It doesn't have any real mountains or anything. It doesn't have the Smoky Mountains, that's for sure. Mars is basically a desert, a ball of desert. So no, I'm not ready to do that either. No. Dave B. Jeff, you won't be able to get into any stores. That's fine. I'm not going to be scared into anything. And, if I have to dress up in a ninja outfit, which this fat body in a ninja outfit could be kind of funny to watch. But, if I need something, I'll take it. It's real simple. I'm not going to I'm not going to let the government tell me I can't. Bad thing. That's just, no, I don't want to. Oh, it says scam. I'll decline that. It's probably the government calling me. The government's calling me already. I'll take the shot. Give me 5 shots. John Santmeyer. You're new. What are you doing? Broke down? No, I'm just pulled over so you can see the mill. It's easy for me to talk to you. Interesting note on the Georgia Guidestone is that they claim that they don't know who put it there. No, I know. No, just somebody erected it. Some guy carved it into stone. They had to have cranes come in and put it, but nobody knows anything. They know who did it. And I can tell you that if you read it, and Steve, I don't know, correct me if I think the opening thing is that they want to cut the population down to 500 million people in the world. That means you and I aren't going to be here. And then I think about the shot. I'm going, uh-oh, what's in this shot? Is something going to develop in a year or two? Or when it wears off? I don't know. I don't trust them. Do you trust them? I injected soldiers with LSD for years just to test it out and didn't tell them, right? Come on. Use your head. Use your heads, people. They are not your friend. These are nice little shops right here. My favorite little store is right down there. Long story short, right there. What a cool store. It's more than just books, I'll tell you that. More than just antiques, more than gifts and decor. It is just a cool shop. All these little shops here are fun to go into. I do recommend you go in and shop around and see what they got to offer because it's very cool here. The Mill District is really pretty. There's the little Pigeon River's right there where you see that overhang. That's all lit up at night, and that's Parkway straight ahead. That's where that little red car is going. The river is right there where those people just walk through. Let me back up, give you a little more of a view. There's the Old Mill Restaurant right there. People going. There's not really a long line for breakfast. There are some people online, but that's not bad. That's doable. It's a big restaurant. They'll fit you right in. So I don't think you don't have to worry um, about not getting anything. Around lunchtime, it gets a little crowded. Weekends, you better have a reservation. No doubt you better have a reservation here. Clouds look pretty. It's really, really nice. Oh, let's do the Skywatch weather. Skywatch weather forecast for all the Smoky Mountains on Vacation Station TV and Jeff and Joe in the morning. For today, partly sunny skies. There is roughly a 30% chance of an isolated shower or a late afternoon thunderstorm. And it could be heavy in your area, but I can't tell you where. It just will pop up where it is. Tomorrow, the chance of rain, again, is going to be, for the next 3 to 4 days, anywhere from 40% on up at any time during the day. So that means it could rain or may not rain. So I wouldn't let that bother me. I would just go out and do my things because it's really pretty right now. It's 75 degrees. It's a nice day. I don't see anything in the sky that's threatening. Nothing at all. Barbara Goff, how are you? Good morning from Kentucky and good morning from the Smoky Mountains to you. David says Elon Musk is diagnosed with Asperger's. That's why he seems off at times. Yes, I understand that. Hey, we all have our problems. We all do. DJI says sit in the middle of the road because we own it. Yeah, no, Joe owns it. I don't. Joe's a star. He doesn't have to do anything for anybody. You just get out of Joe's way. Joe's got an entourage. He's got peeps. Do you still use that word peeps anymore? Peeps. Me and my peeps. John Santmar. Okay, counting down the days. There soon. Good. I'm glad. I hope you come down. Maybe we'll meet. James Johnson. Is there ever a time when the old mill isn't busy? Yeah, early in the mornings. Early in the mornings. If you get here when they open, and right up to around now, this is really a good time. See, there's not that many cars. There's not many people mingling in there. You can get right in and sit down. It wouldn't take you more than 5 minutes. Dinner time, it's always crowded here. It's just the way it is. Just people come in and eat there. Patricia Bailey, Asia is having some very strong earthquakes. Yeah, they are thinning out like crazy. Yeah. Mother Nature's a little upset, Pat. And Mother Nature, as I've said before, Mother Nature always bats last. In the end, Mother Nature wins. It just takes what it wants. Mother Nature is a serial killer, remember that. It's not being mean or anything, it just does what it does. Steve White, yes, it is 500 million, and that is for the entire globe. India has larger population than that, yes. Think about it, children's. 500 million people. How many are in the globe? Was it 6 billion, something like that? We're pretty much close to 6, maybe 7 billion people. That means 3/4 of the world would have to be eliminated in order to please the elites. Think about that. And you know you're not on that boat. You don't even think. Joe don't even think that. What do you mean? Forget it, Joe. You're not on the boat to Happy Land. No, siree. You're going down with the rest of us. Anyone want to go down to Rabbit Hole? Look at the Gothard Tunnel opening ceremony from a few. Yeah. There's a lot of scary stuff out there, Dave, but nobody ever wants to look at it. They want to look at, happy times on TV. They want to look at nothing that's going to scare them. But, oh, God, when it's all said and done, there won't be much laughing going on. Barbara Goff, I'll be there in 2 weeks. Good. Looking forward to Ralph. Treasures is a neat shop. Yes, all these little shops here are so cool. If you get a chance, the Old Mill Pottery House Cafe and Grill, nice place. Listen, don't get caught up in the hype. All right. I'm sure you hear all your friends and your relatives, the best restaurant I've ever been to. Absolutely the best. No, it's not. Maybe it's been for you, but not for me. I've been to them all here, and they're all okay. And sometimes it's a great meal, but it's still a transient tourist attraction. It's only going to be so good. So go there and enjoy it. You give your own opinion of it if you want to put it on YouTube or you want to tell other people about it, but don't make it out like if they don't fly there now, if they don't get in their car, gas up, and come here, they're going to miss the best meal they ever had. That's BS. All right? It is BS. Don't believe the hype. Go there for yourself. Think for yourself. Do it. Do it, do it, do it. Dwayne says they said on Fox this morning that there are three types of shots out there and are not good for new type of virus. That's what I mentioned that the other day. The new virus, and now a new booster shot for you. That's scary. Yeah, new booster, the new virus. I think you're talking about the Delta variant. That they don't even have anything even worked out yet. So what's going on? You're going to get another booster for this shot for this virus, and then you have to get another shot. How much do you think your body's going to take before it rejects you completely? Better use your head, children. Better use your head. You put that guy in there. You did this. Not you guys. You know what I'm talking about. The people that give me bad um, bad emails and bad comments. And you know it's funny? None of those people are subscribers. A couple of them are, and I compliment them on speaking their mind. Because some people say, I don't agree with you, and I listen and I type back to them, okay, I respect what you're saying. Here's my point. Here's my stance. And that's it. I don't delete them. I don't block them. I don't do that. I believe in a fair, level playing field. But when you come out of the woodwork and you say something nasty about me and Marie, which I got a lot of those emails, um, I, I usually block you at that point because if you're not making sense to me. So many people write emails and they make no sense. They're just basically idiots, and they try to make something out of a thought that they may have had, but it died of loneliness a long time ago, and I just delete them, block them. I don't want to hear it. I don't got time for their BS. I really don't. James, I'll be down there this weekend. Next was just there a week ago. Yeah, you can't stay away. I know it's addictive down here. Steve. Um, Dwayne Goldie, right. So how many times are they going to continually line up people for a new shot until the shots become bullets? Remember that. Nazis did it. Just go back in history. How they coaxed you, coerced you, and conned you into believing their BS. If you just follow history. That's why, my friends, that's why they're trying to erase history. Because then you have nothing to fall back on to say, see, history did repeat itself. If you have no history, only the now is remaining. Only now will become history. So you got nothing to reference to. Very scary stuff. Steve. My boss used an appropriate word to describe people. Sheeple, yes. That comes from Michael Savage. I used to have Michael Savage on my radio station. Michael Savage. He's still on the radio. If you want to hear him, boy, he's way out there. Good guy. He makes a lot of sense, and he gets thrown off so many radio stations. It's funny, but he's really big. He's syndicated all over the place. Michael Savage, check him out. Tony Truman, hey guys, hi Tony, how are you? David Perkins, good morning. Do you have a very good show? Thank you. Oh, I do have a very good show. Good morning from Campbellsville, Kentucky. I've been through your area. That's a nice town, Campbellsville. I like that. Trisha Bailey, Mother Nature is having serious PMS. Yeah, it's cyclic. Nature is cyclic. It goes around and it gets upset. It cleans. It cleans. It weeds out the weaklings. And that's basically what the world has, is a lot of weaklings and a lot of people that don't deserve to open their mouths, because what they say is they spew venom. They spew vile venom and hate, and that there's no place for that in this world. No place. We shouldn't be doing that. I don't care who you are. I don't care what side you're on. I really don't. Hate is hate. 7.5 billion. Very good. Thank you. I was a little off. I was saying 6 to 7, so it's 7.5. We got to get that number down to 500 million. That's it. And every one of them can have a Tesla. Mary Max Katz, good morning, sweetheart. Good to see you. We are coming down next Friday, the 20th. Good. And I'm sure we will meet. We're going to go-karts together. Steve White, to put the population's numbers in perspective, to get to 7.5 billion down to 500 million, one person gets to stick around for every 15 people. Thank you. So which one of you is going to stay around, folks? If we lined all of us up, now you know Joe's got to stay. So who the other 14 that are going to go? Pretty scary. Patricia said, my husband died from mycoplasma, and that is a form of SARS. Yeah, SARS has been around a long time. It just keeps morphing. This earth has a lot of viruses and a lot of bacteria. And as far as I'm concerned, and this, I could be putting myself in the trick bag as well. Nature weeds out the weaklings. Only the strong survive. And that's harsh and it sounds cruel, but it has to be that way. Think about, let me just bring it down a level. Think about herds of deer. I'm just picking that out of the top of my head. Herds of deer. Mother Nature infects them, makes them weak enough to be prey for other animals, and only the strong continue walking in the herd. They don't get upset. They don't topple over statues. They don't riot. They just go about their life because that's what nature does. Nature isn't fair. It isn't right. It is just essential nature. and I'm, being that I have my ailments, I would probably be first in line with that. If they were going to do an elimination, I would probably be in the first 100. And okay, what am I going to do? You can kick and scream all you want, but when Mother Nature calls you, when God calls you home, you go home. You don't not answer the door. Terry, hey Jeff, is that white dome on the top of the hill before you go to the Great Smoky Mountain National Park? Oh yeah, the round geodesic thing. Yeah. That has become basically like the icon for the beginning of Gatlinburg. At one time, there was supposed to be some sort of ride up there many years ago. It never happened. The land, from what I understand, is still for sale, but it's really expensive. And someday you'll see a cabin up there. One day it'll just be knocked down, or you'll see a flume ride or a go-kart track or something like that up there. Mary Max Cat, my uncle died just after getting the shot, and friend grandmother died shortly after getting hers. I am so sorry to hear that. Wow. Her mother now has a rare brain condition after the shot. There you go. Mary Max, I am so sorry. That makes me sad. But there you go, people, right there. It's not just me running my mouth as some of you people out there email me. There's somebody, 2 people for sure, that died from the shot. Instead of doing what it was supposed to do, protect them, it killed them. See something nefarious going on now? A lot of people going. Listen, you got to think clearly in the next couple of years. You have to stop thinking with your emotions and thinking with what somebody's hair looks like. You've got to think about the future for you, for your children and your grandchildren. You got to think real clear, okay? Yeah, it's pre-COVID. I understand that. Mycoplasma is pre-COVID. Yeah, but and that's been around a long time. And no, there's never been any other vaccines before. Same thing with the flu. They got to keep changing it every season. They have to change it. And you didn't see them panicking about the flu this year, did you? But yet the flu kills millions of people a year. Didn't see that on the news. They didn't say line up for your flu shot, did they? No, because something's not right. Something is completely not right. I'm probably going to get taken off the air now. Mindy Crockett. Oh, do you own Crockett's? Are you the one that Crockett's farm there? Mindy Crockett there is the owner of Crockett's. I'm only kidding, Mindy. Good morning to you. My husband loves the go-kart. I do too. We will be there. A VIP section of the balloon festival. Wow. And I didn't get my invite from you, Mary? I want to go there and film that. Mary, if I can't get in, let me at least sit with you and get some film, and then I'll leave you alone. Okay? I'd appreciate that. Because I really want to get a picture of Elvis and the balloons. I really, really do. Mountain Girl, how are you? Good morning, Jeff. Your videos on go-karts was awesome. Thank you. Love Miss Marie's reaction. She's so sweet. Yeah, she had no idea. No idea that we were going to go fast. She thought we were going to do like that little kiddie ride thing. I said, look, people don't want to see you going like Ma and Pa Kettle down the road. They want to see this cart go. I just stepped on it. And she'll deal with it. Patricia said, Jeff, mycoplasma causes the AIDS virus, fibromyalgia, some other cancer, and even MS. Yeah, I know. It's very bad. But you don't see people jumping up and down about that, do you? Right? That's the part, Pat, is that why are they picking on this one thing and making it so global? I understand it's global. I understand that. I understand the Chinese released it, not the Chinese people. Remember, they're good people. Most of them don't even know what's going on. You got to remember, they do not get radio. They do not get television. That what they get is state-run stuff. They put nothing but propaganda on the TVs and the radio, so you don't know anything that's going on. So don't you blame these people. You blame the CCP. The Communist Party is what's in charge of this. And make sure you go out and get your Nikes, okay? Support that Communist Party. Support the CCP. Wear your Nike outfit. Show your support for fascism and communism. Show your support. Mary Max, another friend who got the shot, now has high blood pressure and didn't have that before. Another friend has AFib. Yeah, look, I already have a bad heart. And like I said, I think it's good. I feel very healthy, but I'm not going to introduce something into my body I know nothing about, and they don't know anything about. And I got Fauci telling me it's good, it's bad, it's good. Wear a mask, wear 10 masks, wear one on your butt. What? No. That guy is a foul individual. Sorry. Steve, Jeff is going to be put into YouTube jails. Yeah, I could probably see that happening, but I'll just open up another channel under another name, and I know you'll come along. I'm drinking my coffee. It tastes so good. Charlie, thank you very much, Elvis. Thank you very much. Mindy, we're coming up next month for anniversary. Cannot wait. Happy anniversary to you, Mindy. I'm glad you're coming up here. This is a great place to spend any anniversary. I don't care what it is, birthday or not. Mary Mac says, I got a full force in the go-kart. I beat my husband's co-workers at the place there. Pedal to the metal. That's right. That's how that's how life should be lived, because it's too short to always pull over in the handicap side. Patricia Bailey, learn to play the mandolin. I always thought about maybe trying to do that. My fingers are too fat. The shaking of the pick would rattle your brain. That's a good thing. What brain? Terry Dufresne. Where's Miss Marie? She's at work right now. It's her work day today. Product of the day. Good. Well, you're new. Product of the day. Today's product of the day is Joe in the morning. Yes. Joe is joining a new group. Joe is joining the CCM. That's right. He's got the signs already. He's got all his posse together. The CCM. Coffee cups matter. That's coffee cups matter. And he said, we're going to push over statues. We're going to riot. We're going to make. And then he goes, well, wait a minute. We can't push over statues. We don't have hands. We don't have feet. What are we going to do? But he's joining CCM. Free speech, Steve. That's right. Pretty sure that's in the Constitution. Yeah, I thought it was too. But for some reason they want to take the first and the second and go right on down through the 14th. They want to redo that because AOC wants it and Pelosi wants it and stuff like that. My God, whoever voted, and I know none of you do because they're out of our district and stuff. Those people are out of their minds. They are just not. They're not all here. And how they get into that situation and that position, I don't know. I don't know. We need to get some sensible folk in there, some real country folk in there who make real sensible decisions based on truth and facts, not innuendo. My God. Terry, thank you. Ozzy the cockatoo. Good morning, Amanda. Say, kiss Ozzy for me, please. Give him something sweet. Patricia Pat says, Jeff, my mother had three uncles. All were huge Italianos. Hey, Vinny. Their pinkies were wider than my thumb. Yeah, I know what you're talking about. They played the mandolin. I felt like I'm willing to give in a free mandolin lessons. How did they do that with them fat little fingers? The mandolin has got a neck that's really tiny. Oh, I don't know. I could barely play guitar because of my fat little fingers. That's what stopped me. Smoky Mountain family, good morning to you guys. Were you guys off today? You want to check out the Smoky Mountain family? They're going to be out and about today, so they're probably not far from me. I'm looking around. Where are they? Where are they? Check them out. They're always doing something fun. Always doing something silly with the kids. I'm sure you're glad the girls are back. Hey, girls, how are you? I bet you're glad to be back too, right? You never missed the Smoky Mountains more than when you pulled away from here, did you? Yeah, you don't realize it until you hear it, then you leave. You go, why do I have to leave? Because your home is not here, maybe? Well, then move here. What can I say? Still one of the best states to move to right here. Now, I'm not saying the whole state of Tennessee. Be careful. There's a lot of places out there you want to stay away from. I was going to do a video on that, but I decided to forget that. Mary Mac says, the new store in the Oatmeal area called Back in the Woods, Pigeon Forge, made them take their sign down because some snowflakes was offended. Really? It's hard for people. Really? You snowflakes, you need to just get out of here, okay? Get on out of here because you're going to start pissing off the wrong people. Yeah, you snowflakes out there, go away. We don't want your money. We don't need your money. There's plenty of cash coming into this place. We don't need your attitude here. Toady, hey, Smoky Mountain fam, you got to check them out. Please do. And hey, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe to them. Help them get their channel up. And don't forget me. Don't forget Joe. Please subscribe. The likes, we need the likes to go up a little bit, please. Because I got to end the show pretty soon. I can't believe I've gabbed this long. Yes, I can. Yes, I can. Who am I fooling?
I can't either. You never shut your mouth.
Shut up, Joe.
I'm a star.
Shut up, Joe.
No, I don't wanna.
Oh, God.
Security.
See, he's got his own security now. Oh, goodness gracious. Patricia. Patricia. Oh, Patricia. Can I just call you Pat? Is that okay? Because I'll screw that up, and I don't want to make. You know how I am. Here today, gone tomorrow. My first name is Patricia. I'm going to call you Pat, okay? Please. You'll know it's me. You know, there's that idiot that can't pronounce my name. So let me pull forward here because you've been looking at this place long enough. I forgot. I'm so sorry. But it's fun to look at. It really is. Now, this is when you're leaving, you get to go over the Little Pigeon River, which is fun. It's a beautiful little river. I really want to go. It's, I can't today. I got other commitments. I really want to go rafting. I mean, tubing. I want to go tubing, not rafting. I still have tickets to go rafting, and I've been thinking about that, but Miss Marie is surely not going to go rafting. No. I don't think I could con her into that. That's too, she'd be screaming her fool head off. Here's Parkway right here. This is the entrance to the old mill. If you make a left, you would be going to Gatlinburg, and if you made a right, you would be heading into Sevierville and further into Pigeon Forge. There's not much traffic. There's a lot of traffic, as you can see, going to Gatlinburg. If you look to the left, they're going to Gatlinburg. But there's not much in town right now, which is good. I appreciate that. Make sure you check out our Facebook page. I also put a Jeff and Joe in the Morning page up on our YouTube. That's I don't have much on there yet, but it is there. If you want to subscribe to it, please do. Jeff and Joe in the Morning. There's also the Smoky Mountain Travel Guide. That's my other channel. You go to that. I put a lot of like nice looking stuff that has to do with the Smoky Mountains, and of course Vacation Station TV, your virtual getaway. Please subscribe to that, like, comment, and please subscribe to the station. We really could use. I took a hit earlier this week on some bozos in on my site. I think I may have gotten rid of them. I don't know. I've done so. I'd like to get back